Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hit down the line at first. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, Will Myers. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And that misses, ball one. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. In now, number 5. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Drilled right back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now in the box, Aaron Altair. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Grounder down the line at third. And he's safe. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. He's set, and the pitch. On a line to shortstop. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over .350 entering play. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And there's ball 2 now. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he takes ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Looking to minimize the damage here. Outside and low, 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Dexter.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Galvis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third,
so striding in, Jed Jerko. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Slapped hard the opposite way. Altair is going to have room out there as he puts the. Stepping into the box, Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Brandon Phillips.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in the
Batting
switch
ninth,
hitter, number 34.
Number
He brings
34.
an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a looper to left. Grichuk posts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging
Now
in to
batting,
try it again.
designated hitter,
Brian Cabrera.
Brian
0 for 1 for him
Cabrera.
here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Matt
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Line drive to center field. Myers is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Guy Murphy.
Designated hitter, Guy
Into
Murphy.
the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers.
Leading
He'll
off for the
stand in
Phillies,
to open things
center
up here in
fielder,
the third.
Will Myers.
Lifted in the air out to left. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Number 5. He singled his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
The batter, third
Striding
baseman,
in once again, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
And we'll have to leave it there. As now to the plate, number 11. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Galvis, and on one pitch, he's retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Galvis onto the grass, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Scorched to third. Alvarez has got it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Now at the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, Hyun-Soo Kim.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pham moves over, 1 down. So stepping in, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Lowry into shallow left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded.
Looking at a fastball to end. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off in the Cardinal 4th. Second baseman, number
Skied
3.
into straightaway right. Altair moves over. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Rendell Grichuk. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Now at the plate, number 34 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 34.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Brian Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses inside 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Will Myers.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Number 5.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play. Stepping in, Guy Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hit back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. A base hit in his first trip. Lifted in the air to center. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Phillips. He'll whip this one to first in time. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Altair. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman, number 24.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a swing by Alvarez as he launches this one high and deep to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
The first baseman, Insoo Kim.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Digging in to try it again. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 delivery. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is Fowler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready once again.
Number 34.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on. Ready for another chance. Tommy Pham. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Galvis is there. 1 away. Digging in once again.
Number 3. Second baseman. Shed.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Altair sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Matt Carpenter.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Ready now, Brian Cabrera. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Brian.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Will Myers. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe.
Now batting. Number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham is in pursuit, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Rand.
Leading off for the Cardinals. Left fielder.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he's set down, one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Guy Murphy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So stepping in, number 11. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Luis Rocha has been summoned from the bullpen. Tommy Joseph is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Tommy Joseph.
Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. The 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. So striding forward now, Hyun-Soo Kim. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Jeffrey Marte will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And the recovery will be in time. Stepping into the box. Jed Lowry. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Lowry.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting, number
Here's
4.
the catcher, Yadier Molina. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw won't get him. Now at the plate. Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at Colton Wong will come on now and pinch run here. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
The center fielder, number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Jed Jerko, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a ball 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. So striding in, Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Guy Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. In to score, the runner from second. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4. In now, number 11. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now at the plate. Brandon Phillips. He'll try and lead things off here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. The 0-1 pitch. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Coming to the plate now.
Number 34.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing and the break broke before he expected it.
Digging in, Brian Cabrera. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Runner goes for second. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Now playing third base, number 6, Jake.
And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play. In order with 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Number 5 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Number 5 is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Aaron Altair stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.